Starting with a 1 kilometer on a nice slow speed, about an 8-minute pace per kilometer. And then after this first one, after this is my warm-up, of course, I'll up that probably to 4.5 minutes per kilometer. Currently warming up wearing just some plimsolls. I usually run in my Vibram 5 fingers, but I thought I'll try barefoot and just wear my plimsolls for the warm-up and then try barefoot, because Vibrams are great and they're pretty durable, but I haven't actually run outside in them yet properly, so I'm still trying to get used to running again. So I don't want to waste all the grip on the treadmill, so I'll try barefoot, see if I can do, 4.5 minute pace for 2 kilometers. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, 4:30 pace per kilometer. Ooh, feeling a bit odd on my feet right now. So when I'm running, what I'm making sure is that my back is straight and my hips are straight. So if you imagine yourself standing upright, you can imagine someone being bent at the hips. That's not good, because if I'm bent forward, firstly I can't get enough oxygen into my lungs because I'm hunched over. Secondly, it throws your center of gravity right off, puts way more strain on your knees. The next tip for running is don't land with your feet. Keep your stride small. 180 cadence per minute, and yeah, don't overstride. So you want to be landing just in front or just under your center of gravity, which is directly underneath your body. So stride too far and you'll again put too much strain all those delicate joints. And then last main one is to use your glutes while you run. A lot of people don't do this. I never used to. The glutes are big muscles, really great for taking shock. So, pretty much, when you're running, just focus on your glutes, tense them a little bit, and that will do the job. A little funny saying is, imagine there's a credit card in between your butt cheeks. If you let it fall, it's going to charge your knees. So keep it tense. And there we go. You know what? I'm feeling great. I can still speak. I definitely could have gone faster. And probably another kilometer. Oh, my feet though. Ooh. What a state. Looking a bit worn, but blister right there. Let's cool down on the side of the treadmill. A little tip for you. Whew. That's the furthest I've ran at that speed barefoot. Yeah, I feel like I could have gone faster, which is awesome, because I guess I'm getting my cardio back pretty fast. As you knew, I used to run half marathons back when I was 17, 4 or 5 years ago. But it destroyed my knees, and now I'm running at a decent pace. And yeah, I'm only going 2 kilometers because I really need to make sure my knees adapt and I'm safe with this, because I want to be able to sustain running for as long as I can. Okay, so I ran probably a little too fast and a little too far, because if you look, obviously I've got a blister here, but on my upper foot. So I've actually kind of burnt through the skin there. It's split. Get a little blister there. So what I noticed, of course, when I was running is I wasn't forefoot striking as much as I could with Vibrams, because I really would have felt the resistance on my forefoot. I would have you know, cut my feet up a bit probably, but yeah, so that's probably a bit too fast without the Vibrams or without shoes. But yeah, still I feel decent now, they're not hurting, so yeah. Although, you know what, it's probably a good sign that I'm getting blisters on the outside of my foot, on the, obviously on the underneath, but on the outside, because you're meant to pronate, which means you're meant to do that with your foot, this one being the big toe. You're meant to land like that because it really activates the arch for maximum kind of absorption of the shock. And yeah, normal running shoes kind of stop you from doing that, which again is why they're not that great. But I mean, I got blisters there, but I'm landing on the right part of my foot. So yeah.